I did not die. Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry about that. Ah, no. No, not the camera. Come on, calibrate. Calibrate, you fuck. Come on. Oh, 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 nope. Oh, 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 nope. Why is it doing that? Stop. Stop. Everything's breaking. See, this is the gore we were thinking about doing. Okay, I'm gonna disappear for a second. Hi, Omegs. Here, I'll do it like this level. But yeah, sorry about the wait there. I needed to do something like immediately after I did the starting soon screen. But on the bright side, we have some jingling keys, so hopefully that will suffice things. No, I didn't want to open that up. Why did I not do... Did I turn off the auto start? Okay, there we go, there we go, there we go. I said like 92% confidence? No, 94? 93? Okay, okay, whatever. How's everyone doing? How is everyone doing? It's not too many people. I thought I told you to come in. Now, let's see. I'm just making sure things look good on my end. See, let me check phone. I'll check my YouTube studio to make sure things are all spiffy up. 594? Oh my god, I didn't realize we were so close to 600. Oh, I'm so happy. I'm so happy. Alright, I might have to go on a... I may have to go on YouTube itself. What fun. Absolute fun time. Sure, you know what? I'll be my own viewer. Sure, why not? Yeah, my one viewer. Me. Okay. But how was everyone's day? My day was a day. Nah, it's just kind of been the usual. Oh, Lula too. Oh, everybody say hi, Lula. Hi, Lula. I am so joy pilled right now. I am joy maxing. Actually, I will admit, okay, here's my deal. I'm a little drowsy, but whew, it is like that good kind of drowsy. It's that good kind of drowsy. You're like in between, want to fall asleep and just staying awake. It's perfect bliss. Absolute perfect bliss. Let's see. Damn. 30 minutes of stream. And I already spent 20 minutes just sticking around. Ooh. If anybody else comes by and asks about it, I will say something, but I may have spoiled myself a little bit. Just a little bitty bit. I got the 1500 carat package, and I was talking about swimsuit Marzensky. I was talking about it. It was a paid gotcha. I told you, swimsuit Marzensky. Everybody's using swimsuit Marzensky. Guess which Uma I got on the poll? Suck it. Finally, 6 months into this game, and I finally got Marzensky. Jeez. Let's see. Oh, but you want to know the worst part? I may have done it at the absolute wrong time. Let me see. I don't know when the next event starts, but there is something releasing. New 3-star character on November 6th. It's an outfit for one of my favorite Umas. It's the freaking Lucky Tidings Matakane Fukiteru, which... Why? Why is my life like this? She looks so adorable. I love her. Okay. I will save my grace. I will wait for the inevitable Marvelous Sunday and Cheval Grand. We will live through this, brothers. Let's go. Okay, but yeah, game time. Game time. So, what do we say about our little adventure? Well, last time on Higurashi When They Cry, we have not seen violence yet, but most of our game was spent looking at a bunch of typical teenager shenanigans, let's say. We got very, very scared of the swimsuits again. But, oh wait, let me do something. Alright, there we go. A little to the left. John, what's up? We're just getting started here. But yeah, we saw a lot of freaking perverts the last time, so let's go back to pervert land. I'm sorry. Continue. 5 chapters, we have not seen stuff yet. But I think it's about time we get into things. Oh, wait. I think I looked at the tips. Yeah, I looked at the tips here. Soon we will see gore of our comfort characters. Oh yeah, I guess if you're here, don't forget like and sub. I guess we're close to 600 now. Swear to God, I'm still working on that roleplay. Okay. Let's go. A few days have passed since the incident. I don't know if you're talking about slapping the principal and whatever your underwear Oni-chan made. Oh yeah, the festival's coming up. See, during that time, either Mion was busy or Rika-chan had to help with the festival preparations, so we couldn't get everybody together for club activities. Even though I thought I would never want to participate again after the years it shaved off my life each time, not having it only made my heart grow fonder. I really am not honest with myself. Today, we finally had our club activities again. I think I bonked my desk. Still sleepy from just waking up? Ooh, nice. Are we once again having peanut butter toast? Oh my gosh, what? You blink like that? Gosh, don't you love glasses? These weren't the same old club activities. Ah, man, I'm scared. It was the cotton drifting 5-demon firefight. I love you too, Lola. And it was one of the biggest events in the club. Dear Lord. Ooh! Oh, we're going formal. We got the yukatas and everything. Mom pulled out an old, dusty yukata. Is it really that embarrassing for a guy to wear a yukata? Or... Actually, let me look it up. Let me be transformative here. What's the... Huh? No, I mean... No, we usually show a lot of female yukatas, but there's a bunch of dude ones. There's a bunch of male-themed ones. Not male-themed! No, I want to see a yukata that's just filled with the male symbol to assert dominance. Where's your joy? No, I've been thinking about that a lot. Sorry, adjusting the mic. Where's your joy? Where's your whimsy? I just realized something. I think my mic was off. Not off, but like... Okay, there we go. Sorry. I've just been blasting it by like... Hey, you still having the peanut butter? Dude, stand out. Be unique. Be your own self. I put on the same old vest as usual. Dad let out a loud snore from the sofa. Ooh. Okay. Seems my dad writes for art magazines sometimes too. I've never read it though. I wonder if my dad is a really famous artist. Dude, get invested in your dad's life. The keys are back! Yeah! I got jingling keys! Oh, nope, not that one. Yeah, I wanted to make sure that everybody had something to pay attention to while we're reading. Hi, Astro, how's it going? Actually, here. Something I will do is... just to make sure stuff doesn't get in the way of the text box here. I'm just gonna slightly shrunk the keys, but they're still there. Don't worry. Let's see. Yeah, let's see. Famous artist stuff. As his son, it's a bit strange for me to say, but I can't imagine he's selling all that well. I'm chilling, just playing some games. Ooh, what you playing? But he's able to feed a family of 3, and my life isn't exactly full of hardships. Maybe he's actually a master painter. I just never knew it. Bro does not know his dad's career. Ding dong! Oh no. Uh-oh! It was already time. I didn't want them coming here, so I was planning on leaving early and waiting outside. Look at her! Aww. Why are you blushing just from meeting my mom? Well, she's a wholesome person. Risk of Rain 2. Ooh, I am uncultured. There's a lot of games that I haven't played. Have not played Risk of Rain 2. What kind of game is that again? Ooh. Looking good. Nope, sorry. You know what? No, wait, it's about Rena. You know what? I'm still gonna say it. I've never been embarrassed by my mom. No, she has done embarrassing things for me. But it's like, oh, you do this stereotypic thing. Oh, yeah, here's the baby picture. I don't care. It's me as a baby. How does that affect me now? Since Rena would continue to space out if I left her here, I grabbed her hand and dragged her out. Is this a continue from the last stream? Yeah, it is continued from the last stream. Thankfully, we are getting closer to the festival, and hopefully we will not have the shenanigans that ended up happening last time. Aww. Oh. Sorry, oopsie poopsie. Yes, ma'am, even if it means I must sacrifice myself. Is this foreshadowing? And why don't you do it right now? Dude, oh no. She waved back even as I was dragging her away. Whisk over in Wonderland. Is that a gun or a boomerang? We're gonna eat the boomerang gun? Actually, okay. That is super weird that they reversed the order of the names in the translation. Like it clearly said Satoko and Nika-chan. But they wrote Nika-chan and Satoko. Boy, I sure hope somebody gets fired for that blunder. Yay, noise! Look at them, they're so joy-pilled. We were already in high spirits with just the three of us there. Aww. Oh. Okay, I know there's like the style of the game. I know it's like old visual novel style. I'm just imagining these blobs of amateurly drawn anime characters just surrounded by photorealistic people. Dude, make it like Smiling Friends. You know what? Smiling Friends. It was way more lively at the Furude Shrine than the last time I came, far exceeding my expectations. Throngs of people were crammed between rows of market stalls lined with colorful paper lanterns. Despite that, it's actually quite enjoyable. I guess it's like 90% of the population. Oh, only half part in. Actually, she didn't always have that boomerang gun thing. Smiling Friends mentioned... I have not watched the third season yet. Oh yeah, I'm sorry, they were, Maimemories. Oh, I see. That's true. I agree. It's pretty good so far. Honestly, that's one of the few series that I think isn't really gonna age badly as it goes on. Like honestly, the creators seem like the kind of guys that's like, if it drops a little bit in quality, they'd easily like scrap it. Halloween special's the best so far. I don't know how they can top the ending of I don't know how they can top the ending of the last Halloween episode. I am so happy. Ooh. Why am I yawning? I'm straight up yawn maxing right now. These two knew everybody we came across. Of course I greeted them as well, but I still wasn't familiar with everyone yet. Hmm? Aww. I thought it was pretty funny. Look, nothing beats the blackface demon. Nothing at all. Nothing at all. Nothing at all. Ojo-chan? Excuse you? Excuse you? She said new face. Why'd you say upcoming hopeful? As you could imagine, Mion was chatting away with the old guys running the stalls. Ooh, Jang-Jang got the popcorn. That was, of course, so long as her little condition didn't flare up. But as long as she's blushing quietly, she's pretty cute. These real life scenes, yeah, I think this whole time is really interesting because they've been just using, like, they've probably just been using pictures that they saw, like, just walking around. I evaded giving a straight answer by roughly tousling her hair. Stop. I'm blanking out. I don't know if she always had that boomerang gun. It doesn't even look like a gun. What is it? What is that? Woohoo! Wait. I just noticed a drawing error. Something about this right here. If you notice... Sorry, I'm going to be doing a little bit of crotch zoom in. If you can notice right here... You can see some little things ripped from the background. You can see the pixels of this particular drawing ripped from the background. But I noticed here, that's not part of the festival, is it? That's her... The colored red in between her legs. Special move might be the Phantom Thief. Look at her. I love that drawing. I love that face. Alright, Satoko was in top form as well. I'm glad you were able to tell that by insulting her. Seems she was all excited about being able to get everybody in the club together for the first time in a while. Oh, cool. We just got here and there's already a kidnapping. Cool. Let out an elated sigh. Seems that the real lady has made her appearance. She looks adorable. Oh my gosh, I love her. Dude, it still has the thing, like the red in between. I don't know, it did something weird when they cut out the sprites for this. I don't know if it's the mod or the original image. Oh! Pika-chan was wearing a shrine maiden outfit. Okay. Yup. Rana's little outburst was completely understandable. Dear God.
リカちゃんの服装は本格派だな。これって本物の巫女さんの服か？
うちのバッチャのお手製。結構本格派でしょ？リカちゃんはお祭りの最後に大切なお仕事があるからその衣装なの。
Let's see. Pika-chan was on the executive committee because she performed all the shrine maiden rituals for the festival. Cool.
お仕事はお祭りの最後のところだけなのです。まだまだゆっくり遊べますですよ。
Aww.
ってことはここで時間を無駄にできないということですわ。参りましょう。
おっしゃー。
It felt good to wander around the festival with just the five of us. All fun festival time. Mion called everyone over to a stand that caught her attention and proposed a rather odd competition. Okay. See, that's my kind of competition. Count me in, bro. Wait, is buying it part of the race? Standard inventors. Takoyaki stand. What was especially standard for these kind of events was the fact that they were simply balls of dough. Takoyaki and name. What? No sauce? Sauceless? Okay, what the heck did you expect? Every time they mention anything having to do with murder or suicide or kidnapping, a little heart attack forms in my little baby mime heart.
作り置きの冷めたやつを購入するのがコツかな。実に美味しくないですよ。
Yeah, they're dough balls. Stall next to it was shaved ice. Ooh. It was still a bit too early in the season for that, but right then, it didn't matter. Got some 8-bit like boss music. This was the 8-bit boss music that they played while everybody was playing cards and causing chaos. I love that.
今度はかき氷にしようぜ。完食早食い勝負だ。
Oh dear lord.
Ready? Go!
Alright, who gets brain freeze first?
かき氷の早食いなんて無理。体温で少しでも溶かせば。冷たいですの。甘いね。
When the ice cream is
おじ
cold.
さんはシロップ大盛りで頼んだのさ。
Whoa.
混ぜればすぐに溶ける。
Those stooges were too late. The moment they chose to tackle it head on was their downfall.
完食だ。
ケイちゃんが？早すぎる。まさかケイチくん、後ろの金魚すくいのお水を入れたんじゃ。実に美味しくないですよ。
He didn't answer the question. He definitely did that. Next to that was another old favorite. A cotton candy stand. Chad, I'm gonna be honest. I don't really like cotton candy that much. I don't know. It's just... I mean, I know it's just spun sugar, but it's like... I don't know. Oh, right, not that one. That one.
次はこちらにしませんこと？もちろん早食いですわ。ねえ、わたあめの早食いなんてどうやるんだろう。どうやるんだろう。
On Satoko's mark, Mion, Satoko, and I all compressed the cotton candy with our bare hands, dear lord. The time it took to stick the whole thing in our mouths? 3 seconds.
さとこはともかく、ケイちゃんも気づいてたとはね。
俺をいつまでも新入部員扱いしないことだぜ。
実に美味しくないですよ。
Yeah. Miko-chan had also crushed it between her hands and stuck it into her mouth.
こんな綿あめの食べ方、きっと日本中でもここだけだよ。
Is it that uncommon? I'm sure there's a bunch of people that would stuff cotton candy in their mouths like that. I think only Rena's cotton candy was happy with how it was eaten. Oh man, she didn't crush it. Felt like we'd end up doing stuff like eating noodles through the nose contest or human water pump at the goldfish scoop. Ugh.
それでもおじさんは勝つけどね。
悪時期勝負ではミオさんにはかないませんわね。
ああ、まったく。
何あんたたち。次は焼きそばにブルーハワイかけて食べる勝負にしたいわけ？
What's blue Hawaii topped yakisoba? Shake shake. Tactical and I say, what is blue Hawaii? Nope, that's a... It's not... I'm seeing a cocktail. It's not a blue Hawaii cocktail, is it? Rum, vodka, blue, curacao, pineapple, and sweet and sour mix. Would try that.
あのさ、今度はちょっと食べ物から離れたゲームにしないかな。しないかな。
By the way, tiny spike of viewers, hello, I'm Maimu Akemi. I'm a mime from another dimension. If you like what you're seeing, like and sub. We have fun times here. Yippee! Hip hip hooray! And his proposal was a godsend. It's about time we played a different kind of game. Oh, wait. I know this is in the middle of, like, a thing. But... real quick while I'm thinking about it. I'm gonna show my code. Because, let me see, they gave us a calendar. Let's see. Yeah. Right there. Okay. So, this week, I think through Friday at the moment, Advanced GG is having Black Friday deals exclusively in their app. So, if you download the app, you'll get a lot of savings on stuff. And if you use my code, Maimu10 at checkout, you obviously get 10% off, and I get a little bit of commission. So, if you're interested, download the Advanced GG app for some more discounts you can't get on the website. Okay, there we go. My shilling's over. It also seemed like neither Rena nor Rika-chan were any good at speed eating or gorging themselves. Pussies.
じゃあレナ、次のゲームをあんたに任せるよ。なんでもいい。
じゃあね。レナは審判だよ。
Alright.
このお祭り会場でかいいものを探してくるの。制限時間は1分。上等ですわ。レナの好みは分かってますもの。
よし、
But are we gonna find more Colonel Sanders?
多分あれなら勝てる。
やーい、ダン。あれ？ケイチ君とリカちゃんはなんでスタートしないんだろう。
Mion and Satogo dashed off madly. And Hika-chan and I calmly stayed right where we were.
ひょっとしてもう見つけてあるの？かいいの。もう見つけてありますです。
Oh my gosh, we're getting mogged. We're getting cute. Cute mogged.
Ah,
Alright, doing a little bit of stretch here. The cute thing is the magic of friendship. Both Rika-chan and I stood motionless for a few moments before Mion... Oh, pardon me, and Satoko returned.
こういう形で直接対決するのは初めてだな。
初めてしますです。
リカちゃん、あれで勝つつもりか？
僕も部員です。勝つためなら快速第3条ですよ。
Rika-chan sneered to the best of her ability. You're on. Both Mion and Satoko came back, each with their own plan of attack stuffed in their arms.
じゃあ順番にね。1番は部長さんのみーちゃんから。
Ooh. Okay, let's
悪い
see.
けどいきなり決めさせてもらうよ。さんはこれだ。
Oh? Where did she get those? What is it? They were old diamond-shaped tin signs?
カレーに蚊取り線香。昔懐かしのブリキ看板だ。どう？
Can we consider that cute? It's very understated. A little too understated. I used to see those stuck up on barbed wire fences. They were more nostalgic than cute. Can you explain what part of that is cute? She's gonna think it's cute, isn't it? She's gonna think it's cute. There were puffs of smoke noisily shooting out of Rena's ear and nose, almost like a steam train. Dear Lord. I didn't get it.
次は私が行くでございますわよ。これでございます。
It was the hand-drawn poster from the Ladies' Society roasted corn stall. Sure. It was a really bad sketch done by a housewife. Hi, bro. What's up, Zay? Tay Tortat. How's it going? How's your evening? We are finding cute stuff, apparently. An anthropomorphic roasted corn drawn without any sort of real plan. Its very existence invited a sense of sorrow to the viewer. Let me make a horrible reference, and it will make every little kid clap in the audience. Steve Cobbs. Weep! That was the sound of blood jetting out of Rena's nose. Oh no. You going good? Hell yeah, dude. It seemed to have been rated higher than Mion's. I really didn't get it. Okay, admittedly, there's a level of cuteness, just knowing that this nice little housewife tried to make something. Come on. It's got charm. It feels like your artistic sense is a little avant-garde by about 5 eons. Chill.
所詮は量産看板。手書きには勝てませんわ。
I couldn't even begin to follow the way those guys were thinking. Get with the program,
では
bro.
次は僕が行きますですよ。
John, thank you so much for lurking. I literally just saw it pop up. Thank you for lurking.
小道具もなしにどんな手を使うやら。
Did you and Satoko both forget? Ika-chan felt like it. She could simply. After moving back about 10 yards, she began waddling up to Rena. Seeing that, both Mion and Satoko gasped.
しまった。
Too late. Ika-chan tripped over nothing and lay motionless after falling down. Rena hurried over to her.
リカちゃん大丈夫かな大丈夫かな
Ika-chan had a... Oh no. Nika-chan had a lump on her forehead and tears swelled up in her eyes. Only her fingers peeked out from her sleeves. This was the vital part. The palms of her hands were covered by her sleeves. Oh no, she's being pitiful. She made just a single sound.
Me.
Oh
お疲
no.
れ。忘れてましたですの。一番身近な手を忘れてましたわ。
His face went completely red, her head bobbing back and forth with excitement. She embraced Nika-chan and began rubbing her cheek against her. Oh my god. I love
さ
that.
すがだぜ。どこまで取っても一部の隙もない。ちびっこ。
Meep. She spit fire. She really is spitting fire.
ミコ。パンナミだ。ミー。完璧だ。ただの苔を萌えにまで昇華した。これぞまさに芸術と呼ぶにふさわしい。
Ah, yes, the fine art. I need to learn that.
ケイちゃんの方がわかんねえセンスしてるよ。
I'll just pretend the sharp sting of those words cutting through me like a razor was a figment of my imagination. Nika-chan turned her gaze to me with a daunting smile as she was caressed by Rena, who was in full cute mode.
さあ、ケイイチ。僕に勝てますですか？
The cold smile is frightening. Oh my god. It must just be my imagination. But I see a demon inside her sometimes. Foreshadowing is a method.
ケイちゃんにも何か秘策があってのことだろうけど、何を見せてくれるのかな。
私としましても、ケイイチさんのお手並み拝見でございますわ。ひょっとして、ケイイチも芸をしますですね。
Oh no. Basked in their pointed stares. I pulled Rena, who gave no sign of canceling out of cute mode, away from Vika-chan. I am so scared.
はうー、かいいのかいいの。ケイイチくん、離して。
今から俺がもっと可愛いのを見せてやるから少し我慢しろ。
もっとかいいの？
だがここはちょっとギャラリーが多い。あっちの影へ行こ
Oh, okay, I'm scared. Rena looked very surprised as I pulled her behind the shrine. What the heck is going on?
ケイイチさんの企みが見えないでございますわ。
Don't plan what I think you're planning.
ケイちゃんに限って、いやまさか。
ファイト、王です。
After a bit, I returned. A bit after that, so did Rena, dragging her feet. What did you do?
まさかケイちゃんのやつ、ねんねのレナに変なことしたんじゃ。
Mion and Satoko passed by me, heading straight to Rena. What's going on?
変なことって一体何でございますの？
For a moment, I was too dazed to realize someone was talking to her.
はあ、なんだ、みーちゃんか。はあ、
What did you do?
大丈夫？ケイちゃんに変なことされなかった？
What did he do?
レナ、変なことはされなかったよ。はあ、かなりの重傷ですわ。ケイイチさんは一体何を見せましたの？はあ、とっても可愛かったよ。はあ。
I'm scared.
かわいい？レナ、あんた何を見せられたの？
Rena let out a really long oh. eyes sparkled as she spoke.
可愛かったよ、ケイチ君のオットセイ。
I'm not... Guys, let it end. Let it end. Please, end my suffering. End my suffering. End my suffering. Whamp. Whomp. In the blink of an eye, Mion and Santako's elbows smashed into my face. Keiichi-kun's furry little seal. Ugh. Hey, seal enthusiast, are you in the chat?
なになに？
レナに来たねえもん見せやがって。
この大関すけごましい。重複して差し上げますでございます。
違う誤解だ。
Dark billowing aura flowed from Mion and Satoko. It was no good. It could kill me.
みーちゃん、なんだかわかんないけど誤解だよ。ケイチ君はオットセイさんのキーホルダーですよ。
Ha ha ha. Funny, funny. Nika-chan stuck her hand into my pocket and pulled out my keychain.
昔夏休みの宿題で作ったと言ってますです。
Okay, that's pretty cute.
恥ずかしいのでめったに人に見せないとも言ってますですよ。
I feel like Nika still had the upper hand with what she did.
ちっちゃくて可愛くて精一杯頑張ったって感じがとっても素敵だったよ。
なんだてっきりおじさんはケイちゃんのあはははは
That's what you people would think.
さすがミオさんですわ。間違える方向もワイルドですこと。
They slung insults at each other and looked like they were ready to tear into each other at any second. Yes. Stress to the party. I beg of you. I'm in the clear. Do you mind getting off of me? We were interrupted by the... Oh no, don't take pictures of them. Interrupted by the flash of a camera. Wait, is it the dude? Is it the guy?
Yeah, Mina.
Yay! He's back!
相変わらず元気そうだね。
It was Tomitake-san! As I lay crumpled on the ground, Mion and Satoko continued to bicker above me. What was wrong with me tonight? Ika-chan was patting me on the head, and Netta was still in cute mode. It was probably quite a lively scene.
こんばんはではございますが、レディーに断りもなくお写真を撮るのはエチケット違反でございますことよ。
そうだな。少なくともサトコの許可は必要ない。
Satoko dug her heel into me. Nah, you know what? You earned that one.
こんばんは。明日帰られちゃうんですよね。素敵な写真はいっぱい撮れましたか？
おかげさまでね。いい絵がたくさん撮れたよ。
Okay.
富武のおじさまに会えるのもお名残惜しいですわ。いい加減とっととメジャーデビューしてくださいよね。
相変わらず口が悪いな。その毒舌もまた半年聞けないかと思うと残念だよ。
It goes back 6 months. Let's see.
せいぜい今夜を楽しんでらしてくださいな。
You're just torturing bro at this point. Nah, you know what? The kind of... Dude, did you see the last chapter? Nah, he deserved it. He earned it.
明日の夜にはもう東京なんですからね。
そうだね。星が見える夜空なんてまた半年お預けだもんね。
That goes deep. Tomitake-san looked up at the night sky cheerfully. At that moment, even though he was smiling, I sensed a bit of sadness. Did the music stop? Oh,
富武さん、いっそ住めばいいじゃないですか。ひなみ沢。確かに不便なとこです。店もないし、娯楽もないし、何もないかもしれないけど。
Everyone knew what I was trying to say. Friendship. Take-san was also well aware. Urena, Mion, Satoko, and Ika-chan. None of them butted in.
俺はまだここに引っ越してきて一月も経たないからよくわからないけど。
Oh my gosh, no, I need something to sit on. Oh my goodness, I am losing it. Now, I'm gonna be honest, I have shorts on, and part of my legs. My mic. I hit the mic with my boob. I think I'm in hell. Anyways, normally I'm a really talkative guy, but in situations like this, I'm at a loss for words. Even though all of this was happening in such a boisterous setting. Felt like all the background noise was fading into the distance. Look at this absolute vibes! What's up? How's it going, dude? We're playing visual novels. We already saw an accidental misunderstanding dick joke. It was fun. So much fun. This looks peak. Dude, this is peak so far. We have not seen violence yet. We are on number 4 and I have not seen violence yet.
ここにはきっと。
Tomitake-san rested his hand on me gently, silencing me.
ありがとな。ケイイチ君、ミオンちゃんにレナちゃん。
Are we fiending for violence? I am waiting for violence to come this way. I've just seen tiny pieces about a murder. Nothing else.
さとこちゃんにリカちゃん。
Mitake's-san's smile was so slight. It looked as if it was going to crumble at any minute. But it was warm.
僕もここに住めたらきっと楽しいだろうなって思うよ。
Those might have been cruel words coming from a kid who didn't need to worry about working to feed himself. Hand touched my back. It was Rena!
ケイチ君、大人をいじめちゃかわいそうだよ。
Background clamor the Papa. What's that funny looking logo for? Advance. Oh, that's so crazy you asked. That's so crazy that you asked. Because there's this website called Advanced GG where you can get 10% off your order by entering Maimu 10 at checkout. And even better is that Advanced GG has an app where they have exclusive discounts for the week. I think up until Friday, if I'm not mistaken. So you better keep your eye on it. You use Maimu 10, buy my drinks, buy more keychains.
またしばらくのお別れなんですからね。
You won't be seeing him for a while after all. Oh wait, why did I read that? I haven't...
今夜は富武さんにもたくさん楽しんでもらわなくっちゃ。
When Rena smiled, the mood instantly got brighter. Oh, she's so precious.
そうだね。ぜひそうさせてもらうよ。
Flaking out on the friend used 20%. What? The friend used to... Am I forgetting something? Am I a clown?
ねえねえみーちゃん、どうだろう。富武さんを部活に入部させてあげるのは。
That's a great idea. We get to tell him about the part where he karate chopped his teacher in a maid outfit or whatever shit. Well, no, don't worry. No, you're a mime. Hold on, what if though? What if Look, this is easily accessible material. See? Oh, wait. No, it's a little lopsided. No, it's lopsided. Can I be honest? It kind of fits. It kind of goes hard. Oh yeah, see? That's a great idea. Or so I thought. But Mion had a snobbish look on her face.
入部条件の一つにひなみ沢在住ってのがあるんだけどね。
What the heck, bro?
そんなみーちゃん、今日くらい意地悪しなくても。
ま、コツコツ毎年来てるからね。名誉市民と認定してあげよう。
There we go. That's exactly how citizenship works. Thank you.
やったー。さてさて、こんな旬を過ぎたご老体にこの私の相手が務まるんでございましょうかしら。
Why is everybody old?
老快な大人の知恵を見せてもらいましょうです。
She's got. I genuinely don't know what that is. I genuinely get down, Mr. President. There we go.
へへ、俺たちの若さについてこられるかな。
Komitake-san stepped back slightly at our audacious grins.
部長、園崎美音の名において名誉市民富武氏の我が部への入部を許可する。
Ooh. The words were quickly drowned out by our cheers.
なんだいその部活ってのは。
我が部はだな、複雑化する社会に対応するため活動ごとに提案されるさまざまな条件か、時にはあるいは逆境からいかにして。
I ruined the flow.
レナは弱いからいじめないでほしいな。仲良くやろうね。
A Beretta? What is it? Oh, it's a Beretta. Beretta? Oh, it is a gun. Kinda does. I don't know, the thing is it looks a little curved. It looks a little curved, but also I don't know how much that fits the art style. It might just be the art style in this case. Wait. Is my nose twitching when I blink? Wait, why is it like twisting?
子供のごっこ遊びと侮るつもりなら好都合でございますわ。
Oh, judge it because it's a little curved. It's special. No, don't make jokes about that because all I can think of is... I'm thinking of somebody that I shouldn't think about.
身ぐるみ剥いで地獄の底に叩き落としてやるぜ。
I think I hate that with all my being. Never talk again.
つまりみんなでゲームして遊ぶ部活です。
Of course, Nika-chan was the only one to give an answer that made sense.
よーし、望むところだよ。
Nah, you don't understand. Keiichi's just like that. Keiichi's just like that, bro.
その挑戦を受けて立とうじゃないか。お手柔らかに頼むよ、先輩方。
Tobitake-san got riled up and did a victory pose like he was 10 years younger. I mean, 70 minus 10 is still... It's perfect. We continued walking through the festival with Mion in the front. Now, we looked like a family of 6. There we go. We just forcibly made this man watch 6 children. No, wait. Watched... Man accidentally adopted 5 children for a day. Uncle gotta wrap it up. It had some intensity to it. Like, what?
ルールはいつも通り。ビリにはもちろんお約束の罰ゲーム。
Tomitake-san was a bit surprised. But to us, it's just the same as always. Regardless of how terrible a penalty it was, we're gonna just humiliate this grown-ass man.
負けなきゃいいんだからね。
And it was also brimming with determination. Oh shit, dude. Oh my. I can't. Undertale reference, guys. She didn't have any intention of losing.
そうだな。
I tousled Rena's hair to lighten the mood. She giggled to hide her embarrassment. I love her.
なるほど。これが同心ってやつなんだな。
Mitake-san whispered that to nobody in particular. That moment, we heard an old man call out in a strong voice. Looking over, I realized it was the man Mion had greeted right before the festival. I'll leave you to it, though. Take care, friendo. Oh, Vanji, thank you for stopping by. Thank you so much for stopping by. You know what? I'll leave you with a gift. Did you know that Domino's has a code? Carry out only, but it is a code. If you use code 67 at checkout, you can get a large one-topping pizza for $6.70. Have fun having your day ruined. Don't worry, they close at midnight.
来たかい。その先の嬢ちゃん、今年は大人数みたいじゃねえの。
あんたの店根こそぎかっさらいに来たよ。
Oh, cool. We're already going over to establishment destruction. I don't mind that. You stink. His stall was a shooting gallery? Oh my god, maybe it is a gun. It was the usual setup where you had to knock down... Oh, it's a... You had to knock down the prize you wanted with a cork gun. Okay.
ルールは簡単。3発撃って得られた景品のデカさで勝負しよう。
Everybody shouted their agreement. There was no need to consider how to win, since the condition for victory was simply size. Biggest prize at the stall? It went without question. It was that one, wasn't it?
あのクマさん、かわいいよ。
Adorable. Actually, I just realized, top right corner, there is a toy gun. With two. Anna was gazing longingly at a large stuffed animal. It was intentionally placed on an unsteady platform, so it was possible to get if you hit the right spot.
と一瞬思わせる絶妙な配置が見事だな。
さすがケイチさん。一発でカンパすると思いましたわ。
ここは無難にキャラメルや人形を狙うのが定石のようだね。
Yeah, candy up there. Ooh, gimme. The intent analysis had already begun. In this club, you'll get eaten alive if you don't come prepared. Everything hinges on what plan you can come up with for the main event. At some point, a large crowd had gathered around us, making a big fuss. Oh no. Was this much of a following for our club's infamous event? I mean, this event is a carnival attraction.
勝利は確定しますですね。
3発しかないんだぜ。それを確かめるために使うには重いな。
へいへい。他のお客さんも待ってるんだぜ。最初のチャレンジャーは誰からだい？
先に挑戦した方が楽な景品を狙えて有利かもしれないけど、鉄砲の癖が見えないうちの挑戦は危険だね。
Because of the gun's quirks. Mitake-san's take on the situation was pretty good. He gets what our club is about. Good vibes.
じゃあさ、公平にじゃんけんで決めるのはどうかな？どうかな？
結局それしかないかね。じゃんけん。
After a couple of matches, it ended up with Mion being first.
一番は避けたかったんだけど、ま、 ハンデってことにしとくかな。おっちゃん、銃。
そらよ。
When the shooting range guy handed her a rifle, Mion looked over intently. She didn't forget to check the cork bullet either.
オッケー。この銃はおろしたてだね。癖はなし。悪くない。
Mion raised the gun in one swift motion. It was completely different from her careful inspection. She was shooting from the hip. Fire. Reload. Fire. Reload. Fire. Flop. 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 3 candy boxes fell, one after the other. Big haul. Dude, I love that. The crowd paused in a moment of awe and then erupted in cheers. Yeah. And then everyone clapped. Sorry, I thought I heard something. Oh wait, no, I'm good.
やるでございますわ。
Kamitake's-san was at a loss for words after seeing such shooting prowess. What is wrong with me?
すごいよみーちゃん。3つ。
Her accuracy was incredible. Her choice of targets wasn't bad either. The 3 Mion had gone after were fairly large and pretty easy to knock over. They were all targets with very high return on investment.
2番手は誰？さとこ？気をつけて。弾が軽い。
Next was Satoko. The rifle looked a bit big for her tiny little baby body, tiny big head, tiny body. But it didn't seem like she had any problem with the weight.
やはりここは大物狙いで行かせてもらいますわ。
She proclaimed that she was going after the teddy bear. Damn, Satoko, such a bold move.
クマさんを落とせば、その時点でさとこちゃんのトップは確定するね。さとこちゃん、頑張れ。
Satoko was the opposite of Mion. She aimed at the target quite carefully. Squeezed the trigger.
弾が軽いですわ。
That was like she said. First 2 bullets struck the bear in the torso. It only shifted a bit. Need to aim higher towards the head, or it won't work, stupid idiot child. Satoko's 3rd bullet wasn't aimed at the bear, but at the candy box below its arm. Why did it have a candy box?
残念でございますけれど、私にクマは2が勝ちすぎているみたいですわね。
She went boldly after the big catch. Since she slipped over to less impressive prey at the last second, the crowd only gave a strained laugh. Oh my gosh. Cruel. Were they laughing because she lacked the courage? I mean, she had courage. She tried. These fools know nothing.
さとこ、いい仕事をするじゃん。腕を上げたね。
Palm of Mion's outstretched hand would pump that taps down lightly on Satoko. She appeared to just be talking hot air, but it was actually completely calculated. Damn that Satoko. Just to avoid being in last place, she dared to switch over to an easy target. Without shame or honor. For shame. Magnificent.
クマはレナさんに譲るでございますわ。健闘をお祈りしましたよ。ありがとね、さとこちゃん。
I feel like she's gonna be a little distracted.
クマさんかわいいよ。
Rena was up next. She couldn't hit the broadside of Varna's regular Rena, but she said that bear was cute.
レナちゃんはどうだろうね。
That's the thing, it could either go really bad or fantastic.
一つくらい当たるといいんだけれど。
富武さんはちょっとレナを甘く見てますね。
Rana, you know? Hi, Maimu, how's it going? It's going good. Dude, I was waiting for you specifically to come in. I did a paid gacha on Musume, the 1500 carats. Guess who I got? I got Swimsuit Maruzensky. I'm in heaven. I'm so in heaven. I just noticed he's got a beer belly. Yeah, I couldn't tell if it was a beer belly or the shirt. You know? It's Summer Maru, I'm out of here. I'm just so happy it wasn't a duplicate. I'm just so happy. I can't believe I got, like, the featured one. It was insane to me. It was to get that teddy bear. It should have been me. Tomitake-san wheeled around to see what all the commotion the spectators were making was about. It was to get that bear. He'd be able to shoot through a pinhole. The one known as Thana could do it. Rana couldn't hide her excitement over the bear's slow rocking. Now Rana couldn't lose. Oh god. Another big cheer. And his bullet hit the bear's forehead again. Not enough. The bear seemed to wobble more than before. You're a fan of that Star Rail? Yeah! Honkai Star Rail. I hadn't played it in a while, but I did like the game. But I still do. I still like it. I'm scared.
レナちゃんの腕だったらひょっとすると。
Tomitake-san was just as excited as the crowd. Nika-chan's analysis was not swayed by emotion. Wait, they gave out a free 10 pull? Am I losing my... Did I forget about that? Rena had 10 more shots, and she could surely knock it over. Oh, wait. I blinked out. I thought you were talking about Musume for a second. I was like, oh no, they gave out a card. But dude, that's so cool. Honestly, it baffles me. Look, Star Rail absolutely baffles me because they gave so many generous rewards. I'm just really baffled that they give stuff out because then you get Genshin Impact by the same company. I don't know if you saw it. It was a while ago. It was like a year or two ago. But I remember the Chinese fans getting super pissed because I mean, there's the Chinese New Year, the Lunar New Year. I guess whichever one it's called. It was like, come on, man. It's the Lunar New Year. You gotta lock in. You gotta give something good. It's a matter of the pride of the country on your hands. 3 Prima Gems. 3 Prima Gems. Okay, game time. But, just one more. No matter how you looked at it. No go. Crowd let out a dejected groan. No, she didn't get paired. She had shot it right in the forehead 3 times. It was a bit late. They gave her a good round of applause for the attempt. She should be praised for her valor, but she had no trophies to show for it. Oh, I watched a buddy play through the entire Euphorius arc because I was too lazy to play it myself. I need to check on the story. Then, that moment, the old man flicked one of the candy boxes with his finger and handed it to Ren. Oh. Mind if I give my spoiler-free thoughts of the ending? Ooh. Ooh, actually, give me spoiler-free thoughts.
レナに
あんなすげえの見せられて手ぶらで返しちゃお天道様に申し訳が立たねえぜ。
There was another shower of applause, and everyone clapped. Rena turned bright red, and I pulled her back over to us by her hand.
頑張ったじゃないかよ。かわいいモードのレナにゃ驚かされるぜ。
はあ、惜しかったよクマさん。
It was easy to see that it only needed a little more to be knocked over. And it had done quite a lot for me. Oh no! Oh, I was expecting praise. Oh no! I didn't like the ending. I went against what that specific character thought earlier in the arc. I was just thinking about that. Oh, dang. That sucks. And it had done quite a lot for me. Still needed to pay her back for that delicious picnic. Oh yeah, the picnic. Ooh, let me move my neck a little bit. Hi, Maimu. Hey, Stormy! What's up? Oh yeah, thank you again for the Oshi Day message. I really appreciate it. Cassie Way to come in and sing the ending credits song? Ooh, that's nice. See Way from Millie? I love Millie. I love Millie so much. Why did I fall asleep? I love Millie. Oh my gosh, I love their songs.
よっしゃ、そんなら俺が。
僕が取ったらプレゼントするよ。
Mitaka-san. Stolen the words right out of my mouth. Sucker.
お願いね富武さん。頑張れ。
Oh yeah, so hard I whistled. Oh my gosh. Stealing the good parts for yourself. Small hand stretched over and fell gently on my head just before I was overcome with frustration.
ケイイチもファイト王ですよ。
Tomitake-san carefully studied the bear. Setting his sights, shouldered the rifle while holding the other two shots in his hand. Oh no.
どういうことだ？
うん、間違いない。富武のおっさんの狙いは。
Oh! Whop! Time between shots was short. It was meaningless to shoot again once it stopped shaking. So, Tomitake-san was relying on rapid fire to win the battle. It was visibly wobbling much more than it ever had before. Shoot. Personally, I prefer when stories are more character-focused, so I enjoyed those parts in the arc, but when they try to make it a world ending, nah, I completely understand. Like, it's naturally a gacha game. If you have a gacha game, it's gonna gravitate more towards, you know, the waifus, the husbandos. You take these cool-looking characters and you center the world around it. It's absolutely worth it to develop those characters. That was all. Still didn't fall over.
残念だったわ。
Stormy! You deserve it and more. When first meeting you with everyone, things were rough and you just remembering me in the streams. Oh, of course! I'm not the biggest in the world. I'm not the strongest in the world, but you know what? I have something. I have odd. Nah. I love the game. That's all you need sometimes. I'm really glad I can help even just one person. I think I just don't even take in. Don't even take it in there. Yeah, I mean, no one jingles keys. Yeah, guys, see? This is what you all stay for. This is the true content over here. Jingle, jingle, boys. Jingle, jingle, the back rooms. All of Rena's momentary... Oh, no. Oh, wait, I'm sorry. I didn't even read the last one there. Yeah, but you can still have big events. Just make it world-ending for that specific character. Yeah. Is a Mormon now? All of Rena's momentary expectation from watching it sway violently turned into a dejected sigh.
結構いけると思ったんだけどな。
男だとキャラメルはもらえないようでございますわね。
Is that... in Sandra? Oh my bad, thanks for jangling the keys and walked in. Thank God. See, this is content. That was it. Meant Tomitake-san had no spoilers of war. Look, I know I keep blazing it, but I really do like how Limbus handles stakes for the story. Nah, I completely understand. You know what? I was actually reading through some of the parts again. I'll ramble about my own interests for a second. So, in my own little gacha game, my little mid-gacha game that has one of my interests that I really love, Magia, etc., there is a spin-off series. There's a spin-off manga created by someone called Oriko Magica that focuses on a different character but also involves different characters that already exist in Madoka Magica. They didn't do it the same way that they adapted it in the manga. They basically made an entire other piece of storytelling. See, that's the kind of thing. It does... Actually, now that I think about it, yeah, it does technically involve world-ending things, but it really does give that focus to the characters. And it delves into their backstories a lot more. There's like 3 new characters that they put in basically like, I guess it's kind of like an alternate universe. It's really interesting. Like they execute it perfectly, kind of delving into Oriko's psyche and Kirika's basically her breaking of her mind. There's a character dedicated to a character just finding something to overcome his depression with, and his emotional climax is just him getting a new perspective on his life goals. Ah, man. Is it the Madoka game on Steam? Yes, it is. I would genuinely consider it like a 6 or 7 out of 10. Probably 7 at the most, but it's fun and it makes me happy.
つまりケイちゃんとリカちゃんは手堅く楽なものを撃ち落とせばビリ回避ってわけだね。
ビリ回避か。あ、すみませんね。
Oh, actually, another thing I just realized. So there was a story that they carried over from the previous game that they shut down to, they shut down the previous game that's been out for a long time called Magia Record in order to basically transform it into Magia, etc. I guess they just wanted to update things. There's also, there's other original stories. There's Scene 0, which they carried over from Magia Record. Oh my god. I've only they're adding the final part of it, and I'm going in blind. Dude, it is so good. Dude, if you don't get through everything else, read the Scene 0 story on like read the cutscenes on YouTube or something. Oh my god, it's so good. It's so good.
今度はケイチ君の番だよ。検討。
I was the 5th shooter. I took the rifle from Tomitake-san. I took the ruthless route. as Neon had suggested, then I'd go for something insignificant. Okay, so you want me to just go through the story? Heck yeah, dude. Go ahead. Except, what's the side story called? I'm here. I'm just gonna type it because it's stylized differently. Here. It's like the full name of the anime, but it's specifically typed out like scene and then the number 0. If you know the story, it's basically like, what if somebody else was along for the time loops? Like, what happens then? And it kind of explores what happens in these other timelines. It plays around with the alternate scenarios that took place in those timelines. It really takes a good job exploring this, exploring Mabuyu's character, which I love Mabuyu. She's not in the anime. Completely original. It's a completely original character for the story. But it's really well written. Ooh. When I picked up the rifle, I definitely got a feeling from it. It was burning passion. Passed down to me by Tomitake-san. Regret of not being man enough to fell the bear that Rena wanted. That's right. If I didn't aim for the bear, then I wouldn't be a man. You're gonna have to be more specific. Oh, darn. I'm sorry. Are there just... Yeah, I know they made an animated theme for it. Most of them begin... I thought that they had cutscenes subbed. Oh wait, scene 0. Is this it? Oh, okay. Okay. Found it. Found it. I think. Okay, it looks like... So here's the thing. There's 10 parts to it. They're called films. It seems like somebody uploaded the cutscenes for scene 1, for films 1 through 4? So basically the first parts that they released before. Here, this is a little video playlist thing. And this is taken from Magia Record. That at least gives you a taste. So I think they may also... Oh, wait. No, they have... Do they have the full thing? Oh, wait. Never mind. I'm a dirty, rotten liar. I'm deleting that link. Actually, wait, new. This one is not taken directly from the new game. This is actually from Magia Record, the previous game. Now keep in mind, I've only seen I've seen films 1 through 7. I have not gotten to the end because I've gone in blind.
約束しちまったからな。レナに。
約束ってなんだろう。
あのクマを撃ち落としてレナにプレゼントするって。
それって。
Absolute Riz. Bro really asked me to go on a 15-hour excursion as a light recommendation. No, you don't understand. It's a good. It's a really good story. Crowd went wild when they saw our conversation. Now you don't understand. It's just a little light reading. It's like, it's. Do you like visual novels? It's basically a visual novel, you know? It's basically a visual novel where you don't get to choose anything, right? That's not it, fine men of the crowd. I didn't do this. And Rena might the old man running the stall on it. Oh my god. No, that's not it. That's not it at all. Why can't I just express my honest feelings?
ケイチさんも男を見せますのね。でも実際どうやってクマを落とす気ですの？レナや富武の玉で幾分傾きはしましたですが、難しいと思いますです。ケイチくん。
Okay, you're lucky this playlist has actual English subtitles. I'm so thankful for that. I'm so thankful for that too.
More 素早い連射力があれば、一撃ごとの揺れにパワーを上乗せできるのに。
頑張って、ケイチくん。
Now in exchange. Oh no. I think I know. No, I was gonna say, it's my deal with the devil. Ooh, sorry. Face out. Ooh.
鉄砲もう2丁貸してくれ。
Huh? The crowd murmured amongst themselves.
ケイチさんは何を企んでいるのでしょう。一人じゃ3丁は使えないですのよ。
3 rifles?
ケイちゃんも考えたじゃん。
Is he gonna shoot multiple at once? Mion was able to figure it out magnificently.
つまり一番時間がかかってるのがこのコルク玉の装填なんだよ。
そうだよね。じゃあ先に弾を詰めた鉄砲を3つ並べておけば。
You know what? If I most likely will do Limbus Company at some point. If I do Limbus Company, I'm gonna make sure I mention in like the title or something that I got one guy to do this. Nah, I'm just kidding. I'm genuinely it'd be good to check out. Mitake's-san went silent, peering at me and the bear through his lens. It's me, I'm the one guy. His photographer's blood predicted a miracle would occur. And then, the crowd finally picked up on what I was planning. They let out a great cheer. Yeah, everyone clapped. They chanted my name. Keiichi. Rapid fire is the key. If I miss, all is for naught. Phew. After letting out a deep breath, I paused. Now. Guys, I'm scared. That moment felt like time itself had stopped. Felt like I could see the trajectory of the bullets. Hit it. Knock it down. First shot hit the bear on its head. Second Third. Bear swayed hard. And then... yeah, let's go, baby! Speaking of Limbus, you ever get around to see the trigger? Oh yeah, I need to double check the... Actually, you know what? Let me see real quick. New trigger warning screen. Oh, for the love of God, that's a lot. Oh, drug use, injury and dismemberment. Kidnapping? Oh. Diseases, seizure, and whatever that is. Reference to clowns. I think this is the updated one somebody sent. Audio-visual depictions of gore? Ugh. Religious torture and violence. It's actually really cool. Reference to traffic accidents? Have you checked your schedule for the next week? I have not gotten my schedule for the next week, unfortunately. We're getting gunned down like Robocop. For real, for real. And with a list that long, you know you're in for a ride. Hell yeah, I love that. What's a long list of the character next to it, and you get like all the crimes like tax fraud, kidnapping, grand theft auto, murder, robbery. Cheers began before the stuffed animal even finished falling off the shelf. Guy caught it before it hit the ground and tossed it over to me.
まさか本当に落としやがるとはな。乾杯だぜ。
すごいや。おめでとう、ケイチ君。
ケイチさんも頭を使えるようになりましたわね。少しは見直しましたですな。
俺一人で落としたわけじゃないぜ。みんなで当てて少しずつずらして落としたんだ。
The real bullets were the friends we made along the way.
俺たち全員の戦果だぜ。
See? What did I say?
そうそう全員の力の結晶。
ミーは
Oh, sorry.
一発も当ててませんです。
Actually, I think I accidentally hit a toggle. Did I? Is it a toggle? No. After holding up the teddy bear like it was a championship trophy, I handed it to Rena.
そうだ。こい
Absolute
つは俺から。いや
Riz.、
みんなからだな。いつもうまい弁当ありがとな。
Rena, thinking she was never actually going to get it, was momentarily speechless.
ダメだよ、ケイチ君。だってこれはみんなの。
I have a good idea. Chop it up. Head, left arm, torso, left leg, right leg. Split it up evenly amongst everybody, and then everyone will be able to get their share of the teddy bear. Because they all worked together. Reading over the list again myself, it's kind of funny how gaslighting and bullying is on the list, considering what else is on there. Yeah! Disorientation induced by a shaking camera. That's interesting. War and mass conflict. Dude, you get war and mass conflict, and then you get references to clowns.
じゃあ落としたのは俺。だからこれは俺の。俺のだからレナにやる。
I pushed the stuffed animal towards her again. This time, she embraced and accepted it.
俺が引っ越してきてから
Ah.
いろいろ面倒を見てくれたよな。すげえ感謝してるんだぜ。ありがとな。
I love Rena so much. She's adorable. Rena dove at me. Neon told me a few days later that Rena kissed me, but I didn't realize it during all the excitement at the time. You're just casually throwing that in. I remembered what I was trying to say to Tomitake-san earlier. There really isn't much of anything here. But there are lots of things you can't find anywhere else. I gained a lot from coming to Hinamizawa. Especially at that moment. Crowd's cheers echoed on and on. Sorry. From the altar set up in front of the shrine, the drums sounded with a booming echo. I think this teddy bear scene is what inspired Yandere. I don't know what that is. Maybe blanking out. It's the finale of the festival.
じゃあ僕はお先に行くですよ。
おっと、僕も早く行っていいポジションを確保しないとな。じゃあみんな、後ほど。
Both Rika-chan and Tomitake-san gave their farewells and disappeared into the crowd.
二人ともお勤めしっかりでございますよ。ささ参りましょうでございます。
うん。リカちゃんのあで姿を見に行きますかね。
あ、あれ、レナは？何やってんだよ。
Oh, Yanderella is that one VN where you choose between two girls to give a teddy bear to. The one you didn't choose goes Yandere and it splits into two routes. Oh my gosh. I need to check that out. That's actually cool. Dude, I need to check that. And she was carrying such a ridiculously large stuffed animal, she was being carried by the flow of people. Oh, technically a third if you hold on to it yourself. But it's a joke ending where the narrator asks why you're even here. Oh my gosh.
何やってんだあいつ。熊の世話で手一杯なんだな。
じゃあ、ケイちゃんにはレナの世話を頼むかね。私はサトコの世話で忙しいし。
誰がミオンさんの世話になるでございますの？
Half truth.
痛い。手引っ張らないでくださいまし。
Full truth. Before losing sight of Mion, he grabbed the back of Rena's collar. I hate my life. Why does this happen to me?
注文のうるさいやつだな。どこならいいんだ？
Oh my god. What was wrong? No. I didn't feel ashamed at all. Rena was ashamed enough for the both of us. I grabbed onto Rena's hand and dashed after Mion and the others.
早く行こうぜ。
Let's go. I hadn't realized Rena's hand was so delicate. Maybe she needed a bit more exercise and nutrition. That wasn't what I meant, not at all. I don't know if this is like him trying to make her more fertile, if that's what that meant, or what that deal is. I don't know. Genuinely, I don't know. What is this? My ears burned. I tried to keep calm. Repeated the phrase. Keep it together, Keiichi Maibara. My mind. It didn't look like I would be able to anytime soon. I really didn't want Rena to see my face right then, so I pushed onwards, dragging her along without looking back even once. Oh god, it's red. You watched the Higurashi anime, by the way. I've seen clips and pieces. I forgot if I asked before. Well, joke's on you. I forgot if I answered before. But now I did watch bits and pieces of the Higurashi anime. I know that this goes obviously at a very slow pace, but I know it will likely get very intense. Okay, I ain't saying anything. Ha ha ha. There's already a huge group of people gathered at the altar in front of the shrine. All I'll say is a rout has started. Fire at the altar made it as bright as midday and just as hot. There was a pile of futons worded with sanctified rope in front of the altar. Come to think of it, he did say it was a festival where they did something with the cotton and futons. Satoko waved her hand from the front row. Making her way through the mass of people, we reached the spot they'd saved. Pain. Instead of replying, Leon gave us a perverse grin. No, stop your children.
レナはどうだった？ケイちゃんの手って意外に大きいとか思わなかった？
Rena turned bright red, puffs of steam shooting out of her. I heard something slice through the air and turned around to see Mion on the ground with a welt on her face.
ミオ、お前いつ食らったんだ？
ハウのハとウの間くらいだったかな。
Oh my god.
レナ、照れ隠しに友達を殴るのは良くないぞ。
It's not good to punch your friends. Or did she? Thump. The thunderous beat of the drum echoed, silencing the crowd. Alright, let's get excited, boys. It was a solemn ritual. Ika-chan entered, dressed as a shrine maiden, followed by members of the municipal committee. The elders all looked at Ika-chan and clasped their hands in praise. The only thing allowed to disturb the profound silence was a flash from Tomitake-san's camera.
リカちゃんが持ってるあのでかいのはなんだ？
Something, something dirty joke, something, something. It was an awkward shape for a piece of farm equipment. Not uncommon for something used in rituals. I don't know. I need to see if it's like a different type of hoe that's used for these rituals. After reciting a Shinto prayer, Ika-chan approached the pile of futons gathered at the altar. She swung the hoe skillfully, plowing into the futons. Each and every little movement of this performance probably had to be done in a certain way. Without a doubt, this was a ritual.
今度はなんだ？布団叩きかな？
あれはね、人間に代わって冬の病魔を吸い取ってくれたお布団を清めてるの。
Okay.
ケイちゃんのお布団叩きって表現もまあ外れじゃないかね。
Ika-chan's face was already dripping with sweat. That hoe was probably really heavy. That's what she said? She staggered, side to side with the momentum of each swing. Satoko looked at support.
心配か？
リカは毎日お餅つきの杵で練習してましたですの。
I'm wondering if this is another piece of foreshadowing. I remember something being whacked through at the very, very beginning. So I'm wondering. Really, really wondering.
きっと やりきるでございますわ。
Satoko's hands were sweaty. Whenever Rika-chan started to sway a little, she held her breath.
ミオンとかは巫女役立候補しなかったのかよ。リカちゃんにあの重さは気の毒だよ。
そりゃ頼まれりゃやるけどね。まあ誰にでも務まるものでもないし。
そうだよな。ミコは清らかじゃないとダメだもんな。
Now it's getting slightly juicy. That's not pure. Mion drove her elbow into my side. Did you cry, little baby? The thud of the big drum. Rika-chan gave a solemn bow and descended from the altar. That triggered a round of generous applause. After the Shinto priest had raised up the cleansed futons like a portable altar, all the spectators stood up. Following after the priests, we all marched on at a moderate pace. They descended the shrine's giant stairs in a line.
今度は何が始まるんだ?
My sis told me to ask you about the Madoka movie. The Rebellion movie? The sequel movie to the anime? Or the new one coming out? That's the sequel to the sequel movie to the anime.
布団を川で洗濯か?
だから綿流しだってば。
Yeah, the one coming out next year? Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. I'm so excited. Yeah, it's called Walpurgis Nacht Rising. I'm so excited about it. I'm just very interested to see how they're gonna play around with, I guess, Homer's new arc. Considering now she's basically God. It's like, how do you handle something like that? The fire was stoked high. It was bright as day here, too. Actually, one more thing about the Madoka movie. There's just something about Madoka Magica media in general where it just constantly gets delayed, because I'm remembering now. I checked, it just happened to be in my recommended. The first trailer popped up again. It's 2 years ago. My heart hurts. Oh, that reminds me, you ever read that fan comic that provides... Ooh, I did not! People started crowding around it and clamoring.
はい、順番順番。並ぶよ、ケイチ君。
Wondered what was up. Maybe we'd get some holy wine? Red and white bean buns?
食べ物じゃないよ。
Aww.
だから、綿。
Ah. But of course. We didn't call it the Watanagashi for nothing. I finally understood. Bro finally understood that the Cotton Festival involved a lot of cotton. Very brave choice. Municipal committee members pulled out the cotton from inside the futons and balled it up like mochi, handing it out to people. And it drove into the line and brought out some for me as well. The JoJo Madoka comic is funny. It ends with Homer getting stand and screams, Homo, 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 Homo. I love that. We then proceeded to the bank of the stream.
ケイチ君は初めてだから、レナのやり方を真似するんだよ。
She held the cotton in her right hand, and waving her hand as if to purify it, touched it to her forehead, chest, navel, and both
これ
thighs.
を3回繰り返すの。心の中では、お社様ありがとうって唱えるんだよ。
thought I had a vague memory of some kind of god being involved. But I might be wrong.
お社様ってなんだよ。あの神社の神様の名前か？
No, it's just a random hobo down the street. What do you think?
ひなみ沢の守り神様なの。ご利益もあるけど、たたりもあるんだからね。ちゃんと敬わないとダメだよ。
Sounded like a pretty frightening god. But, well, when in Rome. I was officially a resident of Hinamizawa now, after all. Doing as Rena showed me, touched the cotton over myself 3 times. Thank you, Oyashiro-sama. Thank you, Orashimo-sama. Oyashiro-sama.
これでね、体についてた悪いのがこの綿に吸い取られたの。
Interesting.
あとは沢の流れにそっと流してね。
Oh yeah, Homer's stand was literally star platinum. Together, Rena and I set our pieces of cotton afloat on the surface of the water. Flowers of cotton blooming in the water had sucked out all the bad illnesses from Hinamizawa and drifted off, disappearing into the distance. It was wonderful, like those floating lantern festivals I'd seen on TV. Best part, though, was feeling like this rite of passage had made me a true resident of Hinamizawa. Hooray!
初めはちょっとした不安だった。誰かを傷つけたいなんて考えもしなかった。それでも不安は孤独を生んで
What the heck?
疑念へと変わり、やがて黒い殺意が心を闇に閉ざしていった。戻らない日常。少年は足を踏み出す。その先が奈落の底だとも気づかずに。鬼隠し。信じたいと思う気持ちが生んだ悲劇。流した涙は懺悔か、それとも怨恨か。
While staring off into the stream, somehow got separated from Rena. I wasn't very lonely, though. I know this place now. This is where I live. My home. It's probably better if I just stay here instead of wandering around aimlessly. Someone would surely find me while I was enjoying the evening breeze. I heard a familiar voice. I'm getting scared now. It was Tomitake-san's. I headed towards it.
どうですか、富武さん。いい写真はいっぱい撮れましたか？
ああ、おかげさまでね。
Tomitake-san was with a girl. Felt a little like I was intruding.
ケイチ君はどうだったかしら？
Babe! A babe alert! Woman! It's woman! Me when woman!
お祭りは楽しめた？
And the way she spoke. It seemed like she was a resident of Hinamizawa. I really should try harder to remember people's faces here. What was her name?
その、楽しかったです。
Her face must have given away how desperately I was trying to remember her name. Because she gave me a lightheaded chuckle. Lighthearted chuckle. Oh, I hope she's not dizzy.
ケイチ君はまだ引っ越してきて日が浅いんだそうだね。他の子たちととても親しげだったから、とてもそうは思えなかったよ。
That's how it looked. It's probably all thanks to Rena and Mion.
あなたも今日のお祭りに参加して自分がひなみ沢の人間になれたんだって自覚できたんじゃないかしら？
どうなんでしょうね。
おや、ケイチ君らしくない返事だね。
I tried to get used to Hinamizawa, but were still plenty of things I didn't know. Faces of people I'd met, for example. Things that had happened in the past as well.
なんだ、その
Hmm.
程度のことで君は疎遠に感じていたのかい？
疎遠なんて大げさなもんじゃないですよ。
Why do you think she's holding her right hand there? Huh?
ただそのなんていうのか
That incident at the damn construction site. Fighting over it. Another conflict. That terrible incident they pretended they didn't even know about whenever I brought it up. Even though it was in the past. Someone living in Hinamizawa, it wasn't wrong to want to know about both the good and bad that happened there.
それを知ることで君が納得するなら、僕の知っている範囲で何でも教えるよ。
Like she's not holding on to anything. It's a weird spot. Oh. She just hold her titty. That's all. Nothing wrong with that. Yomitake-san's smile made me more relieved than I'd ever been. It was hard to think of what to ask when someone said, "Ask me anything," though. Even when there's so much I wanted to ask.
じゃあダム工事について聞かせてください。
Strap broke out. Hold
ひ
it.
なみ沢が水没するとかいう大事件だったんですよね。
ダムについては、多分ここの人に聞いた方が詳しいと思うけどな。ま、僕が知っている範囲でいいんなら。新聞で読んだ程度だけどね。
Mitake-san's eyes entered an unfocused gaze as he searched through his memory. Then he spoke.
ダムの計画が決まったのは7、8年くらい前なんだ。黒部に次ぐ巨大な計画だったと聞いてるね。
There were 3 major issues in Japan at that time. Improving inter-island transportation infrastructure, meeting the higher demand for electricity, flood control. There was a boom of dam building due to the massive economic stimulus they provided, on top of generating electricity and flood control. Hinamizawa had the right conditions to support dam construction, so it was singled out.
ダムの完成に伴って生まれるダム湖はかなりの面積になったらしいね。
Okay.
このひなみ沢からずーっと上流の矢郷地あたりまでが全部沈むことになったらしい。
And current day problems are low childbirths because we have men marrying Hatsune Miku, which, go boy go.
しかしなんだって人が住んでるひなみ沢にわざわざダムを作るんすか？もっと他の人が住んでないところに作ればいいのに。
よくは知らないんだが、ダムを作るのに適した地形ってのがあったって聞いてるね。
Of course, there were protests here in Hinamizawa. Mika-chan had said that they had fought. In that choice of words, I had to guess things had turned violent.
裁判にもなったし、議会でも取り上げられたんだ。
Oh.
東京の新聞にも載ったよ。
Speaking of Miku, you ever heard of the Round 1 arcades? Yeah, I know the Round 1 arcades. I know they've done a lot of, let's see, they did HoloLive collaborations before, I know that. Miona told me all about that as well. Sure, every resident of Hinamizawa had united to fight together. The feeling of solidarity found here, which could not be expressed properly with mere words, was likely brought about by that battle. A bunch of arcade games and a ton of me. Oh, they got a bunch of Miku figures! Yay!
で、いろいろな不祥事や汚職が発覚してね。ややこしいことになっているうちに工事中止が決まったんだそうだよ。
Guess that means it technically worked. If I wanted to know, that was my only chance to ask. It was certainly a bizarre incident that boys my age would be curious about. I felt a little shame for the fact I was petty enough to have my curiosity piqued by Rena and Mion's refusal to talk about the event. But I Figured I might as well ask since I had the chance. Just so I would stop thinking about it so much.
バラバラ殺人ってありましたよね。
Like 4 different Miku plushies? I want all of them.
偶然その時期にひなみ沢にいてね。
No!
だからよく覚えてるよ。
Mm-mm. Mitake-san's answer was nonchalant in contrast to my hesitantly forced out question.
ちょうど4年前の今頃だったか
We're getting scary.
な。あれも確か綿流しの日だったね。
Debate on whether to continue construction on the dam was in disarray. Scandal after scandal rocked the project near the end. The incident was the final nail in the coffin for the dam project. Fight at the dam construction site ended in the victim being murdered. During prosecution, the 6 assailants divided the remains into 6 pieces and each hid one. 5 of the 6 criminals turned themselves in out of guilt, but one was still on the run. The right arm he'd hidden had yet to be found. The major details lined up with what was in the tabloids I'd read earlier. It certainly was a tragic incident, but it's so terrible that Rena and Mio needed to hide it from me. I guess they didn't want someone who just moved here to have a negative impression of Hinamizawa. Right. I felt grateful for having friends who worried so much about me. I'm all shame for still being so interested in him.
当時はダムのトラブルの末期だったからね。お社様のたたりだって言って随分騒がれたんだよ。
お社様のたたりか。
Oyashiro-sama was the name of the god at the shrine that held the festival today, if I recalled correctly. Yes, it was. I see. Your guardian deity rained divine punishment down on the evil dam construction for trying to flood Hinamizawa.
若い人たちはそうは思わなかったみたいだけれど、お年寄りたちはお社様のたたりだと疑わなかったみたいね。
The woman with Tomitake-san chuckled mischievously. Tomitake-san began laughing with her. It was so infectious I ended up laughing as well.
でも今ではどうかしらね。結構いるんじゃないかしら。
Sorry, I didn't read there. Kinda wanted one, but we had to get a Yakuma. I loved Yakuma!
若い人にも。
いるって何がですか？
信じてる人だよ。お社様のたたり。
The woman's lips were still curled into a smile. Her expression turned stern.
その後ね、毎年起こるんだよ。決まって今頃にね。
怒るって何が？
A festival? Tomitake-san paused for a second as if to build up some suspense. Then he whispered to me as if someone might have been listening.
毎年綿流しの日になるとね、誰かが死ぬんだよ。
What the fuck? What?
バラバラ殺人の翌年の綿流しの日、ひなみ沢の住人でありながらダムの誘致派だった男が旅行先で崖下の濁流に転落して死亡した。
God, yeah, this is...
奥さんに至っては死体も上がってない。
ひなみ沢の人間でありながらダムに賛成していた男ですからね。事故当時、お年寄りたちはお社様のたたりだとささやき合ったものよ。
The woman chuckled mischievously again.
さらに翌年、綿流しの晩、今度は神社の神主が原因不明の奇病で急死した。奥さんはその晩のうちに沼に受水自殺した。
神社の神主って今日のこの神社の神主ですか？
The woman nodded.
村人たちはお社様のお怒りを鎮めきれなかったんだって噂したわね。
Interesting.
さらに翌年、これもまた綿流しの番。今度は近所の主婦が撲殺体で発見された。
Now here's my thing. I don't know if the Watanagashi was going on before all this. I wonder if people were doing it to, I guess, kind of ward off the curse after the dam construction. I'm wondering. Housewife? Up until now, all these mysterious deaths were people involved with the dam, or who had connections with Oyashiro-sama. That in mind, the housewife had been involved in some way too.
その通りよ。
Ah, read my mind. The woman stated slyly. No, it was menacingly.
被害者の一家はね、その2年前に転落死したダム誘致派の男の弟一家に当たるのよ。
弟本人はまだ生きてるらしいね。
Hi, sub, what's up? We got to a creepy part.
やはりかなり気にしてね。近隣の町に引っ越してったらしいよ。
It's interesting. The brother who left is still alive. Could have very well died if he stayed then. Assumedly. For a while, I stood there with my mouth agape. Battle over the dam construction, Minamizawa's future at stake, and the murder at the center of it all. That was all I knew. It was all I wanted to ask about. But that wasn't all there was to the story. Homicide. Body disposal. Accidental deaths. Terminal illness. Suicide. Fatal beatings. I'm a pretty level-headed person. I don't really want to believe in curses. But freakish deaths happened every year on the day of the Watanagashi, and all of them were related to the dam construction. It was easy to dismiss each of them as coincidences by themselves, but when you put them all together, dismissing all of them as coincidence would then defy logic. I don't believe in curses, but every single year, on the day of Watanagashi, somebody or something makes it happen, without fail. The woman chuckled again, as if she picked up on what I was thinking. It felt like she was saying, maybe there was, maybe we frightened him, stuff like that. I felt embarrassed at being read so easily. Pressed Tomitake-san to continue, a bit of impatience and irritation in my tone. I'm getting sucked into this, I'm sorry.
で、その翌年の綿流しの晩にもまた人が死ぬわけですよね。今度は誰です？
さーてね、圭一君は誰だと思うかな？
あ？
Eh? The way he said it didn't agree with me. Sarcastic tone ticked me off.
はぐらかさないでくださいよ。俺は結構真剣に。
まあまあ、圭一君、落ち着いて。
I realized when she tried to calm me down that I had been panicking.
別にはぐらかしたつもりはないんだよ、圭一君。
Wait, is it still showing up? Wait, no. Hold on, I'm double checking the YouTube studio here. Just want to make sure everything's going well. No, oh wait, okay, we're good. Sorry, it said no data for a second.
つまり、その翌年の綿流しってのは、つまり。
Oh no, it's this year, isn't it?
今日よ。
Uh-oh. And Tomitake-san hesitated to say it. She finished for him. Broke into a cold sweat. I really didn't like the direction this was headed.
みんな口にしないけど、今夜また何か起こるんじゃないかって思ってる。
こんなにお祭りで賑わってるのに？
あのね、去年の被害者の主婦は不審人者だったらしくてね。綿流しのお祭りに参加しなかったらしいの。
今年の綿流しに参加しないとお社様の怒りに触れるかもしれないって噂。圭一君なら聞いてるんじゃないかい？
Never even heard a whisper of that rumor.
じゃあみんなのお祭りの参加は？
そうなんじゃないかと思うね。今年の綿流しは例年になく参加者が多いよ。
やっぱりみんな怖いんでしょうね。お社様のたたり。
He couldn't utter a single word. In this modern age, we've made progress in all scientific fields, shedding light on the unknown and misunderstood. But black and white television has been eradicated, and we've sent men to the moon. Even with all of our accomplishments, this can exist in modern society?
桜ってことで近隣の町の子供会をかなり招待したらしいけど、やっぱり一連の事件を受けてあんまり参加はなかったみたいね。人集めに苦労してるって町会の人がぼやいてたもの。
警察もね、過去の事件は全て別個のもので関連性はないとしてるみたいだけどね。
Interesting.
警備ってことで私服警官をだいぶ立たせてたみたいだよ。
Plainclothes officers, that is. Finally began to dawn on me why Vin and Mion were reluctant to talk. Hey Maimu, you Chainsaw Man fan. I love Chainsaw Man. I watched the first season and I've been pining the whole time for some kind of second season. Seriously, it's so good. If nothing happened during this Watanagashi, everything would have been over with, and I'd be none the wiser. Nothing happened, all would be well. In that case, it would all end up just being crazy talk. What about the movie? Have not seen the movie yet? I love the bomb lady. I love the bomb lady so much. Would. Because I saw it without watching season 1. Ah. I should have just pretended like I knew nothing from the beginning. Then they wouldn't have had to act like nothing happened. We would have all gotten back to life as usual.
やっぱり刺激が強すぎたかし
Movie was good? Awesome! Yeah, I need to double check it. I had a couple friends. I have a friend and her husband that watched it. They said it was good. Bro, the bomb girl... What do you mean she's 16? You're 6... I can't have shit around here, can I? Anyways. Woman ran her fingers through her hair as she sighed.
いえ、そんな全然。
I tried to act strong. That just served to emphasize how much the information had unsettled me. Seeing how I looked, Mitake-san appeared to regret saying anything. Letting out a sigh, he then spoke, forcing an awkward, upbeat demeanor. I watched the sub, so I know for sure it said ah.
まさか圭一君、 たたりなんて信じてるわけじゃないだろ
う。そりゃまあ。
全ての事件が原因不明で犯人も手口も謎っていうなら僕もたたりを疑ってもいいよ。だけど実際には違う。
Which makes the pool scene really loud. Dude, there's tons of crazy shit.
どの事件もちゃんと警察が捜査して真相や犯人を究明してる。
I have not seen the trailer, actually. I need to. Hearing him say police made me feel a lot better. Ooh, you're an innocent child, you. It was perfect for repelling the word curse.
例えば一番最初のバラバラ殺人言ったよね。犯人は一人を残して全員逮捕されてる。残った一人だって時間の問題さ。
I'm wondering, though, if there was that one person on the run. My thought is, maybe that person is still committing all the murders every year.
動機だって酒の上での口論からと判明してる。
Denji even freaks out. Freaks it. It.
たたりなんかじゃない。
And by it, you mean his peanuts?
だろ？
That was true. It didn't happen on the day of the Watanagashi, then I wouldn't think it was related to the curse at all.
次の誘致派の夫婦の事故死だってそうさ。恨みを買う立場だったからね。警察が特に入念に捜査したと思うよ。それで発表は事故。他殺じゃない。
でもまた綿流しの日に起きたんですよね。
考えてもみなよ、ケイチ君。ひなみ沢に敵が多かった彼が地元のお祭りにおちおち参加できると思うかい？彼にとっては綿流しの時期は特にひなみ沢に居づらい時期に違いないよ。だからわざわざこの時期に旅行をし、意図的にひなみ沢を離れようとしたんじゃないかな。
Wasn't a very clear explanation, but I sort of understood what Tomitake-san was getting at. So, pressed on earnestly, asking more questions so that I could convince myself.
じゃあ富武さん、その次に死んだ原因不明の奇病だって、それもまたしても綿流しの日に。
神主さんはもっと説明がつきやすいよ。綿流しのお祭りは神主さんにとっては年に一度の大行事。
Almost 9:30, so I gotta prep for bed. I feel you. I feel. I'm definitely ending after this chapter. I didn't expect it to be this long.
あるいはもともと持病持ちだったのかもしれない。
でも奇病ですよ。この医学の進歩した時代に原因不明なんて。
尾ひれだよ。噂が噂を呼んだだけさ。
Yeah, bro, you're on a route now. Oh shit.
2年立て続けに事件が起これば誰だって過敏になるよ。急死は確かに不自然だったかもしれないけど、こういう死に方をすると必ず警察が検視をする。で、事件性は発見されなかったんだろう。本当に偶然の病死なんだよ。
I'll stick around for a bit longer if you're ending soon anyways. I don't know when exactly this ends, but yeah, I'll keep an eye on it.
確か神主の奥さんが自殺してますよね。じゃあこれは？
すでに説明した通りさ。3年目の事件に村人たちは動揺していた。信心深い人たちはすぐにたたりだと決めてかかったのさ。もちろん神主の奥さんもね。自殺の際に死んでお社様の怒りをお鎮めするみたいな遺書が見つかったらしいし。
じゃあ次の主婦の事件はまたしても綿流しの日に。
この事件は犯人も逮捕されて解決してるよ。一種の異常者でひなみ沢のたたり騒ぎを面白がって再現したと自供してる。
じゃあ次の年の事件は？
Oh, yeah. This year is the next year. Wow. Mitake-san gave a hearty laugh.
もう何も起こらないよ。今度こそね。お社様のたたりなんてもともとない。
Okay. He's gonna die. He's definitely gonna die tonight. He's definitely. I'm 100% convinced he's gonna
一
die.
連の偶然をあると信じている人たちがそうだと吹聴しているだ
He's gonna die. I'm sorry, man. The internal computer finally got itself back on track. I felt a bit embarrassed by how childish I'd become after losing control and panicking.
僕は圭一君がひなみ沢をとても好きだと思ってることをよく知ってるよ。
I'm back. I took it up. Lucky dog, you.
仮にお社様のたたりが実在したとしても、
What I missed. We have a festival, and apparently there's a curse where every night of the festival there's somebody that dies. And Tomitake is very vehemently talking about how he doesn't believe in the curse and that it's all coincidence, but
そんな圭一君にたたりがあるなんてとても思えないね。
felt very relieved. I should probably just forget everything I heard tonight. I'll greet Rena and Mion tomorrow with the same smile as always. I'd probably also like tonight to end without incident, so they can continue on tomorrow without having worried me. Perhaps seeing my change in attitude, the woman who'd been listening in stretched as she got up from the rock she was sitting on.
さてと、そろそろ私は戻らないとね。
おっと、僕も少々長くおしゃべりしすぎたかな。
There were so few people compared to the crowd from before. I could only make out a few groups of families enjoying the cool evening air. Bro might get smited. I am fully convinced that Bro is gonna get smited. I looked at my watch. It seemed we talked for the better part of an hour. I think that's the case for real life, too.
圭一君もお友達と一緒に来たんでしょ。みんなを探したら。
そうだった。みんな俺のことを探してるかもしれない。
女の子に探させるなんてなかなかの罪人だね。
じゃあね、おやすみなさい、圭一君。次郎さんもね。また後ほど。
Mitake-san seems to be quite the scoundrel himself. So his name is Jiro. Interesting. After dusting off her backside, she disappeared into the crowd of people still busy cleaning up the shrine grounds. Is that a clown nose? Yep, always has been. Oh, they're back. In her place, Anna came running over. I see all the others behind her. Speak of the devil.
悪い悪いケイちゃん。すっかり話し込んじゃっててさ。
Completely forgotten about them while caught up in my own conversation. So, we were even.
あら、富武さんもご一緒でございましたの。ちょうどよかったですわ。
My mind has been blown. I think there are gonna be arms and the legs getting blown off too.
今日の射的の結果発表がありますです。
ああ、そうだったね。結局ビリは僕なのかな。
Don't say dead. In the end, after my dramatic victory, Kachan was the last challenger, but there weren't many targets left. Ones remaining were all tiny and difficult to hit. She did take her time and aim, but all 3 shots completely missed. She ended up sharing the loser's crown with Tomitake-san. Cue the SpongeBob explosion. I like to think of the one where Squidward trips off his bike and then trips down a hill, and then he spontaneously combusts. However, she did her little meeping cry in front of the owner and he turned to mush instantly. She was given a pack of gum as a consolation prize. Her methods were a bit audacious, but she did avoid being the loser rather magnificently.
思うにリカちゃんって結構タヌキだろ。
圭一の言ってる意味がわかりませんです。
なわけでビリは富武さんに決まり。
Everyone cheered and applauded. Mitake-san smiled wryly, slightly bewildered.
じゃあ富武さん、覚悟はいいかな？罰ゲーム。
Let's go!
忘れてた。
You're too naive, Tomitake-san. This is why you've got to avoid losing in our club. Dion pulled out a felt-tip marker from her pocket. Oh, is that...
ミオ、武士の情けだ。せめて彗星にしてやれ。
Dude, I was talking about like, oh, I'm so convinced that he's gonna die. If he dies with stupid marker mustache on him...
優勢は辛い。
優勢じゃないとダメだよ。お洗濯したら落ちちゃうじゃない。
なんだいお手柔らかに頼むよ。
All of us pinned his arms behind his back, and Mion approached with the marker in one hand. Regular show has the best explosions. Dude, they have a lot.
キュッキュッキュッだ。
But she didn't write on Tomitake-san's face. She wrote on the shirt he was wearing. Wonderful. You better have your big break this year, Mion. Rena took the marker next. Show me your photos next time, okay? Rena. It's a little heartwarming. Just had to laugh. Dies from marker stash? No, dude. Oyashi-sama's curse comes in. He gets a mustache drawn on him, and he dies from poison.
これじゃあ罰ゲームってより寄せ書きじゃないか。
私は甘くはありませんのよ。ちゃんと罰ゲームできますわ。
Haha, dead last. Satoko. Try harder next time, Rika.
圭一さんもどうぞでございます。
I couldn't decide what to write. Based on what kind of penalty this was probably the most appropriate. Come back and play again, Keiichi. Mitake-san was silent the entire time. First, he was quite bewildered, but now he had a different look on his face.
これを着たまま帰郷するのも罰ゲームのうちに入るのかな。
もちろん。ちゃんと着たまま家に帰ってね。
次に来る時にも着てきてくれるといいな。いいな。
He appeared deeply moved. Embarrassment mixed with a wealth of other emotions made him turn a bright red.
わかった。次に来る時もこれを着てくるよ。約束する。
Everyone cheered and applauded. Everyone clapped. Finest parting gift possible for a buddy heading out tonight. Saw the woman who was with Tomitake-san standing near the festival grounds. It seemed Tomitake-san noticed her too, and knew it was time to leave.
お連れ様がお待ちみたいじゃん。
Oh my god, the music stopped. I got scared.
そろそろお時間かな。
そうみたいだね。
Tomitake-san headed off towards her and seemed to apologize for making her wait. Has he ever stated why he has dog tags? No clue. We all shouted stuff at Tomitake-san. Each time we did, he looked back and waved his hand. Eventually, he faded into the darkness of the night, out of sight. Oh yeah, my theater had screening for the Chainsaw Man. Ooh, the haptic feedback. That's cool. It was quite the casual farewell. This wasn't the first time any of us had seen someone off. They've done the same thing many times before.
行っちゃったね。
じゃ、
うちらも引き上げるかね。
At least one person had their back blown out by rays. Oh no. Ika-chan had to stay behind with the other committee members since they were having a meeting. Satoko was tagging along with her. I headed back home with the usual suspect. Walk back was quite lovely. Lively. Talks of the day's war stories. Should have done this, should have done that, that kind of stuff. Rena and I parted ways with Mion, and then it was just the two of us. Then we got to my house, and I parted ways with Rena as well.
こんな時間だけど一人で大丈夫か？
全然平気だよ。近いし走っていくし。
変な奴がいたら大声出せよ。
出したら助けに来てくれるのかな。
聞こえたらな。
聞こえるくらい大きな声を出すね。
Nearly spinning her arms around at high speed, Anna dashed off. She was fine. In that mode, not even an adult could stand against her. And his cheerful presence disappeared, and it finally became quiet again. First, not a soul mentioned, even under their breath. The more I learned about it tonight, the more unsettling it became. It didn't show on any of their faces, but they were probably all quite concerned about it as well. But if nothing happens tonight, it all ends up being just crazy talk. Nothing will happen. Nothing bad. Nothing at all.
どうしたのケイチ、そんなところで。中に入りなさい。風邪をひくわよ。
It was my mom.
母さんは行った？綿流しのお祭り。
結局お父さんが起きなかったからね。行きそびれちゃったわ。
Oof.
残念。
Mom stuck her tongue out with a bit of an embarrassed look on her face. Don't end it here, I'm scared. Oh. I think... Oh my god, I was getting so sleepy. Okay, but yes. In the meantime, I think we're finally getting into the break of things. How long did it take? 4 parts. We're getting somewhere. Speaking of getting backs blown up by women, Keiichi's dad. Oh no, I'm so scared, guys. We're tired and scared right now, but sheesh, what a good amount of time. So, that's it for now. I'm gonna go ahead and end off here. I mean, I'm eepy. I'm gonna eat. It is 11:35. Sheesh. Did not expect it to go on that long. Well, thank you guys for watching. I'll go through my usual spiel: like, comment, sub. We're almost at 600 subs, so it was pretty advanced. GG, good gameplay. Oh my gosh. Speaking of, what if you guys visited advanced.gg and you enter code Maimu10 at checkout, and then also downloaded the app so you could get deals? But yeah, I think this is the moment. Hope you guys get some rest. Wink. Have a good one. Bye-bye.